Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. There it is. There it is. Whoop, 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 whoop. We got it. Hello, and how are you on this fine Wednesday, hump day? And to all the people that watch me in South Africa and England and China. No, it's not China. It's
Indonesia
and India.
Indonesia,
India. Well, just thank you. We small, but it's where the people come from.
Yes.
Ooh, thank you so much. Thank you. However, you know what this is about. Now I'm gonna try not to blow a gasket. Okay, I can't. I'm gonna try not to be. I'm gonna try to sit here and conduct myself like the educated woman that I pretend to be. I'm going to do this, okay? I'm going to speak my best language. I'm not gonna let nothing that baby Crone say get under my skin, like when Sandoval walked downstairs in the room when they was preparing for the party, and how they just talk to him, how Katie talked to him. Okay, I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I'm ready. Okay. What's your pet peeve, baby Crone? Go ahead, give it to me. She whistled. Oh, you know you wouldn't done nothing, but you go. She cleaned out one of them teeth like. She went. Ooh, so many.
Yes. Okay. I think my pet peeve, honestly, is still Ariana. I mean, can we honestly grow past Ariana? But my pet peeve really is the fact that Ariana feels like she owns the house. She feels like...
And pay no rent.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, hold up. This
picking furniture that's not... I'm not getting it. I'm not. Go on. Yes. I'm flagging her. Go on. I'm not going to let it break me.
This was my pet peeve when Ariana finally got to have her talk with Sheena. And Ariana already saw where Sheena was going when Sheena hypothesized, well, what if years later, like 10 years later, I see that Tom has changed just a little bit and I want to try to be friends with him. And Ariana in the confessional's like, I know she's preparing me for the inevitable. So what does she tell Sheena? She was just like, well, you're in big trouble. You're still telling me years later, like 10 years later, you're still going to be holding Tom to this and everybody not to be friends with Tom? You're still going to be holding on to that? That's my pet peeve.
You feel better?
Yes, I do.
Let me say something, okay? What I don't understand is put them on the back burner. Whenever Andy Cohen does a poll, we have a whole large people that says 95% says, I believe in this rhetoric.
Yes.
You know what that shows me? I'm sorry. I got to keep real. I got to speak the truth and shame the devils.
Okay.
That lets me know there's a lot of cruel-hearted, cold-hearted people in the world. People that don't want to forgive.
Mm-mm.
People, I could see it if it just happened. This happened yesterday. In other words, this happened a year ago. And I could see if it happened to you or somebody in your family.
Right.
So it isn't. And no matter how much this woman is growing, she's still bitter. But the thing is, she's really not that bitter about it. She is allowing everybody around her to be bitter and do her bitterness for her. That is how she is the puppet master. And I got to say this. And when it comes down to Sheena, she is sickening. She's sickening. Why in the world do you want Sandoval to keep kissing booty asses? Yep, I said it. I'm sick of it. Mm-hmm. Everything that come out your mouth is apologize. How many times did the man apologize? And then you walk away and set a flame.
Yes.
You heifer. I am not liking you no more. I used to like you, but you are a little skinny, bony, itch. I'm done with you. You are ungrateful when you was pregnant and you had nothing. He was there for you. And you piss on him. Screw you. With friends like you, I don't need an enemy. Thank you. Because you'll never, I know Ariana didn't come through for you. It was me who knew you didn't have to ask. And now I'm on my back and you going, can I say it? Piss on me and call it rain and make me jump through hoops to please you and your girl gang triply lickities? Screw you. I'm out. He walked. Enough. And the only person that get this is Tom Swartz. Mm-hmm. Oh, I ain't even I haven't gotten to Jax. We're just going to leave that ninja over there. And I love him because he's cute as a button, but we're going to get back to that, but go ahead. He ain't no button, he a grown man. Okay, go ahead. Mm.
Now, also, along with that, I feel like...
Let me, baby. Thank you for listening. I feel better now. Ooh, okay. Did I read her? Yes, I really read her off, right? Okay, go ahead. I'm about right now. And
Katie should go right there in the boat with her.
Yes, he did. Why'd you have to do that? I just got to. Why?
Yes. Now, Lala has said it herself.
See, you got to stop. Just get the orders. Don't get me all worked up.
Okay. Well, I mean, technically, Katie and Lala had their... I guess it was dinner meeting.
They come to Jesus moment.
Yes, at the very beginning of the episode, because Ariana ushered us into that next scene. However, I really like what. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that. We had to take a little intermission break real quick. But what I was saying about Katie, to settle Lady Crone down as I talk about Katie. So here we have Katie.
It made me so hungry. Getting rid of that energy. I said, if I don't eat something, I'm going to faint.
So Katie and Lala had met for their dinner date. And the thing is that I really love Lala this season so far. Because she is trying to be the voice of reason to both Ariana and Katie. And Lala has came to this realization. She says that she doesn't want Katie to be bitter, but yet she sees that Katie wants to continue being on her war path.
She want to hold on to it.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So she's seeing that there's not much she could do for help with her. But apparently they must have mended their friendship a little bit because Lala apologized. Katie seemed to accept the apology. They hugged it out. So I guess everything's Gucci with them. Oh, and they also talked about how they're both extremely hard and can hit below the belt. So she would just like each other to be a little bit softer with each other. Which, please, can we have some love on this show? Okay, now we're gonna. So Tom had a pool party, right? Tom Sandoval had a pool party at the house. Ariana had slipped her way on out, but Tom had invited two ladies. I'm not sure if they were like sisters or like friends, but their name was Kate and Michelle. And Tom was into these ladies. So he was trying to flirt with them in the pool. And it was just going downhill. He was just like, yeah, I still live with my roommate. And they were just like, oh, who's your roommate? My ex of 10 years. Glad you're honest. I really love that. That's how you're going to find if somebody's for you. But they were kind of just like, what are we supposed to do with that? You sound like you're still a little hung up, or like, what's going on here? It's fair to say I don't think he got within either of them. Yikes. But that's okay. Tom is just in his sad moment because he feels like he's lost all of his friends and Rachel. And it's just really sad to see that Rachel really dropped the ball and abandoned him because he's he basically lost his whole friend group, became the villain, gone through this deep depression, and Rachel's like, yeah, sorry, I don't want you. And he didn't get no closure. I feel bad for Tom. Are you ready to speak? Because I would like to hear what you have to say about Tom, the little depressive moment, and you could just see Tom Schwartz sitting there looking at his buddy like, I wish I could help you.
Well, see, I told you if I let her talk. Wait, I told you if I let her talk, that would happen. I see. So it's so funny. The thing is, I had a hot pepper, and and they say drinking water is the worst thing you could drink. So could you just talk about something Sunday morning or something?
Okay, I continue talking about Tom. So with Tom, it's just that it's, you know what? I really don't. At this point, I'm just disappointed in Rachel. Like, I'm sorry, girl. Like, I get you. You went through some mental, emotional roller coaster trauma dealing with this. But I felt like if you guys like really loved each other, you would have came together afterwards, after this situation, and said, I still want to work this out. Because that's how Tom was feeling. And Rachel was just, it kind of just felt like Rachel was like, I'm sorry. I was just mentally not in the right place. I didn't love you. Ouch. Oh, I did all this for nothing. I feel like that's how Tom feels.
You ready now?
Yes, I'm ready.
And I'm back. Okay, let me tell you what happened. I know that was so rude for me to eat on camera, but I knew that if I would have just broke, I had some salad or just a little bit. I knew that if I just broke, I would not be back to finish it. So I said, baby Crone, just give it to me. Let me eat some. I actually think my sugar level went low. I really think that I had worked myself up. I did eat, but I didn't eat a lot. So that little bit of energy caused me to really be hungry. I really was feeling a way about that. However, now that I'm back, I got a little nourishment. I'm still hungry, but that'll suffice for now. Okay. Now, let me say that. So if any of you was offended, I apologize. I really had to eat something. I really did. Okay. Now, what was you saying about Tom? This is what I feel about Tom. Who are we talking about? Tom and Katie.
No, Tom and Raquel.
I'm not mad at Raquel at this point because what's her name? Rachel is mentally disturbed. You would have to if you find peace in a mental institution. You're not normal if you feel as though, even if you're making sense and you feel as though you need to pay $100,000 or more to go back and give 6 months of your life in a mental institution with these restrictions, you are sick. Because the sick don't go to the sick. I mean, the well don't want to be nowhere around sick folk.
That is true.
When I am well, I don't want, if I'm sick, I don't want to be around you and you sick. Unless we sick. I mean, if I'm well and you sick, fine. Mm-hmm. But I don't want us both to be sick, because then we got to help each other. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do.
I'm sick today. Can you get sick tomorrow? I'm not saying it can't happen like that. Right. I'm just saying, and another thing about Tom, I don't know if people remember this, but Tom treated her badly. Tom did. She really did want to become clean and out about a lot of things. He was so busy trying to please Ariana at the very beginning of this. Remember, guys, go back and look. That's what I'm saying. I'm on Tom, but I see it for what it is. And when Rachel, or what's her name now? Yeah, Rachel. When Rachel needed him, Rachel felt abandoned by him and used. This is what she couldn't get in contact with him. However, they were both going through a horrible transition. And even Tom Schwartz said, when it's all said and done, if y'all not together, bro, you have to ask, was it worth it?
Exactly.
And so now, because she wasn't there for him, he wasn't there for her in the beginning, and she's not there for him because she chose to go back in the institution because Tom, I think, really stressed her out for not being there, right? This is the woman that had the dog, right?
Yes.
So she needed Tom. They showed the episode where, and Lisa is in the middle of it. So I don't like that. I don't like the way I don't like Lisa playing this like that.
Okay.
I don't like it. I don't like it. But because the world loved this kind of drama and this cattiness and this whatever, this masculine women, if this, I'm telling you, and I don't have no problem, if that's this is the kind of masculine woman that I don't like to be my boss, but usually they are your bosses. Mm-hmm. This is the kind of BS you have to put up with people, broken women, because they know how to get to the top, because they'll claw your eyeballs out, because they're heartless. Yeah. So these are the ones that the men want. Yeah, you take over. You take over. Mm-hmm. This my altar right there. So no. And until us women can learn to be tender towards one another.
Yes.
So what I like about Lala is Lala saying, look, girl, let me tell you something. Come here. I've been where you're at. And I'm going to tell you, you ain't going to have no good thing being there. Every relationship you're going to get in is going to be a problem because you're still holding on to this. Let it go and be free. Let all of this go. And Ariana said, why am I going to let it go? He should sell. He should sell. Do you want it? No, I don't want it, but I don't want him to have it. And this woman living in the house for free.
Yes.
That's why she don't want to leave. Mm-hmm. But she could do whatever she want because she wanted them girls. So she could do whatever she want. She wanted them girls, and everybody feels sorry for Ariana. The thing is, Ariana ain't sweating nothing. She doesn't have to, because Katie will sweat it for her.
Yes.
Sheena will sweat it for her. Sickening Sheena. She's so sickening. She's sickening to me. Oh, Sheena has become sickening to me. Sickening to me. I just, she's so whiny. And the thing is, her husband tries with her. The way she talks down now, she emasculate her husband. She thinks that she is the bee's knees.
Yes. Speaking of which, Brock is trying so hard with Sheena. He was trying to get a nanny. Well, first off, he says he has a lot on his plate. He has to be a husband, a father, and also a businessman. He was like, having a nanny in the house will help me be more efficient in all those regards, because we're not stuck at home or somebody has to stay home with the child. So he feels like it would actually help their relationship if they got...
Lower your voice. She shuts up. That is so hard. That little tiny woman. This is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. That's a Karen. That's a Karen.
She's a Karen.
That's a Karen.
She's a Karen.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't call Ariana. She's a Karen, but she's a different kind of Karen. This is the kind of Karen that I truly believe she did hit Ariana. I mean, she did hit Rachel. Yeah. She is a Karen. She is the one that will flip out on you. She is it. She is it. She is the spastic one. She doesn't listen. And the thing is, she'd rather get a divorce. She would rather have her husband and her divorce than to change her way of thinking.
Yes.
You know why? Somebody done told her all her life she's pretty. You could get any man you want. This is what I see about them girls.
Okay. Fair enough.
You can get any man you want. You're skinny, you're small, you got your teeth, your brush, your hair. You got all of that. You got everything the men wanted. You got it all. So you can act like that. But what they don't know is that you're going to end up like Kyle. Like a lot of them. A lot of them. And that's going to be y'all end. Y'all going to be them old women out there with nobody. Because nobody going to want to put up with your spoiled, stinking tails.
Mm-hmm.
You're spoiled. You got men that love you.
Yes.
And you treat them like poop de boopsie.
Yes, emasculate them.
You emasculate them. Because I'm wanted. Everywhere I go, somebody want me. You're rotten. You, Ariana, and Katie.
Yes, all three of you.
You're stinky.
Wonder y'all click.
You stink. You're stinky people. Stinky. That's negativeness.
Yeah, it honestly is.
That's a negative. And I know that Swartz see it. Tom Swartz sees it in him.
He does.
It's like I see it. And Lala was right there in the middle of it. Worse. But Lala is rising up out of that. She's like, I see it. It's no good thing. It's no good thing. It ain't good to stay here. Get up out of it. But Ariana says, this is where I want to be. Katie, I don't want to get up. I'm in my man-hating stage, okay? I'm telling you what she say. Man, will she hit her chest? What she say?
Yes. Save your whole chest.
Boom, hit her right in her chest. You. Okay, I always act like I'm violent. I do.
It's not.
I am not violent. It's the movies. It's the movies. That's what movies always see little kids. They just be bullies in movies. Just nothing. Man up. Boom. Somebody hit you in your chest. You know, sit her right there. Right, stand her right between her breastises. What would Katie do?
Yep, she definitely feels
bruise my fingerprint. Oh, she'll think twice before she says, okay.
Yeah,
I'm sounding like I'm thug. I sound like I'm not. No, honestly, I did not grow up like that. It's the movies. It is when I just see little kids be fighting in movies, and the little kids, they just be fighting this. And I'm sorry, I gotta say, especially the little black kids in the movie. They do.
Why do they do it?
and so this is where I'm getting it from. That's why, but I can't fight. I do the windmill. I have not fight. I don't fight. That is not who I am. But it's just the movie. So what I'm watching. Go ahead, baby. Come.
Yes. And lastly, there was so after Tom Swartz had saw that Tom Sandoval was just really sad and in the dumps and he couldn't help his buddy, he was like, let's have a guys' night. And who did he invite to guys' night? Jax. Let's say it didn't go too well with Jax and Tom Sandoval. So I'm not sure if that was really the pick-me-up he needed.
No, but I can say this. I didn't like what Jax did, but I like Jax. Get over it. Maybe he need that. Get over it. It's been a year. Don't think I'm going to just come around and act like I don't know what's going on. Don't ask me to be phony. Mm-hmm. Get over it. That's what I heard.
Yeah, pretty much.
Man up.
Yes.
So what? You've been through worse than this. Yeah. Get over it. Shoot, I done had to get myself and I had to get over it. You know, stop feeling sorry for yourself. What did you hear?
Yeah, pretty much just man up and move on.
And he was saying, I don't even remember because I was like.
Yeah, I was cringing.
But because if Sandoval would have never just said, oh God, I would have never thought of anything.
Yes.
But Sandoval had his heart already negative because he was like, oh God, When he said that, it was like, okay, so this is not going to be good.
That is
So
true.
when Jax came in, he felt that tension. So it's like, let's just do it.
Yeah.
Come on now. It's been a year. I don't know if that was a good approach. Stop being a sissy. I mean, he's not saying it,
Yeah.
but what did you really get out of it?
That he was just telling Tom. Well, he did say that he didn't like how Tom handled the situation. That was the only thing he didn't like about the whole drama. So other than that, Jax was like totally understanding, but like at the same time, I guess Jax wanted Tom to take a little bit of accountability.
Right.
And
why don't you just go head on and kiss their butts? You know how these girls is. Kiss their booties.
Mhm.
Go head on and kiss it. You know what it's all about. You know the game. Just go head on and stop sulking and feeling sorry for yourself. I did it. If you want to get back in the group, that's the rules. Do it. Or shut up about it. That's what he said. That's what I did, he said.
Well, that's what he
I'm out. Like, I don't deal with that. But you want to be in, do what they tell you to do.
Mhm.
That's what Swartz says. Now, I'm going to go. But let me say this. I would never, unless you had a gun to my head and I wanted to live.
Okay.
But if you had a gun to my head and I was having a stomach ache, I would say pull the trigger. What do you mean? Because there's no way I'm going to beg to be in a group of a bunch of winding, spoiled, them girls. I don't give a John Brown how fun they are. Because to me, they're not that much fun unless they drunk or high.
Yeah.
They're not that fun because when all they ever do is find fault with one another.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you one thing, it was refreshing to go and see Jack and see how they was at least seeing how they was getting along. I saw families over there.
Yes.
I saw children in that show. In this show, all I see is children with children. Or Katie, no children. Ariana, no children. Here you have Sheena trying to hold on. She's married with a child, and you still trying to live the life of a single. Talking about, I'm friends with Ariana forever. You goofball. Go sit there. Oh, okay. I'm sounding like Cat Williams. Let me stop. Whew. I'm sounding like Cat Williams. Okay, stop. Mm-hmm. I called the girl a goofball. Okay, I'm sorry. You just winding it. It's just, I like her. Mm-hmm. But she's coming off like trying to be the voice of reason, but her voice is kiss her butt. Kiss it. Do whatever she wants. And now that you won't do it, then don't expect me to feel sorry for you. Then we're just not going to be friends. Wait a minute. Can I say it? Heifer. When you was hungry, where was Ariana? Where was Katie?
Exactly.
Where were they when you needed help? Oh, now you're on your feet now. Oh, so you don't need, so you forget about them days. But I tell you this, be kind to the people that you meet on the way up, because those are the same people that you meet on the way down. And it is no way that I'm going to let my friendship go with Tom Sandoval, no matter how much of a dickhead he's been. Why? Because he's been a friend to me. And he was there for me. When I was at my lowest point, he was there with no questions asked. I had to ask him for nothing. That's friendship. You don't piss on that. Excuse my language. So this is outrage to me. You silly girl. You're silly. There's a bunch of silly women. SILLY. Silly. I'm mad. I can't. You know why? Because they're itch. You know what I say? Itch. They're itches. And they so hardened.
Yes.
And the way Sheena speak to her, see.
Mm-hmm. But to speak some nice and love and kindness out there, I would really love for Joe.
Who is Joe?
Joe is Tom Schwartz's living roommate.
Oh, she just, and what how she fit? Go ahead.
Oh, because they had a little, it was like it was like a little date session that they had. They like went out like on like a pond or something, and I just thought they were hanging out as friends. But I just really like the energy between Joe and Tom Swartz, and I feel like they could be a cute relationship.
Why is it a need to always try to put people together? Why is that? He needs time apart. He just getting over Katie.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, this is the one thing, we jump into relationships so fast. Give yourself time to breathe, detox, take your holy bath, purge yourself of their energy, allow their energy to get off of you. You still got their hormones all on you. Give yourself time, folks. Take a ritual bath. How much? I don't know. At least 6 months to a year. Anywhere between 6 months to a year, try to be celibate. And give yourself a ritual and allow that energy to get off of you. 6 months to a year. Find a cleanser, a cleansing bath. I don't care what you do. Get some Epsom salt poured in. We'll take a shower, get in there, light a candle, and just sit it there and just let that person come off of you. And some salt. Remember, salt draw things out. That's just a simple ritual. If you want to put some dry flowers in there or whatever, you want to put some more. When you get in there, you get in there with the intention of, I want to purge myself. Mm-hmm. And it's just like taking a mikvah, but the only thing, you're doing it in your bathtub. You're allowing the water to seep up in your lower regions. You're allowing yourself to purge in that water. Give yourself time, men and women, because men have little pee-pee holes.
Yes, they do. They do have little pee-pee holes.
So, and they had doo-doo holes, right?
Yes, they do.
So what I'm saying is you should always do that. And I think we jump into relationship. And so the same baggage that we have, we take it with us. And we're not clean. We're not spiritually clean. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, let me say this. I see Lala is really, really trying to make a difference.
Yes.
However, I want to know what the secret is that Lala is going to spill next week. I have no idea. And when I think about Tom Sandoval, I don't know what Tom Swartz. I don't know what problem Tom Swartz have. But Tom Swartz, I don't know if he has small regional area. I don't know. But Tom Swartz have a problem when it comes down with his intimacy with women.
That is true.
And I don't know if he's bisexual or trisexual. Mm-hmm. But I do know he like women. But Tom Swartz got some issues. What they are, I don't know. Now, what you have to say about that? Yes. And everything I say is allegedly. Yes. I hope I didn't go too off because, as you know, I lost myself in this episode. So if I came indignant, I apologize. If I missed anything, you all tell me. So please forgive me for eating. But I had lost so much strength on myself. Y'all would have seen I would have been like this because I needed to eat something, because that's how much energy I put out. It's amazing. Let me say this. It's amazing when you're sitting and talking, how much energy these shows draw out of you, because you're invested in them. And so I don't know, Sheena, if she came up on the street and said, hey, I would probably still don't like her. What? And I never met the woman. Okay. So because I don't even know her. So I just have to understand. But for whatever it means, I think Sheena is a lot like what Sheena is on TV. I think Ariana is Ariana on TV. I think Katie is Katie on TV. And I would never get caught to see the snide and the look like that, because I would never be a friend of Katie. That's what I think. Because I don't think that Katie have friends of too many darker colors. And neither can I say that of Ariana. And I can't say that of Sheena, maybe. I can't, and I don't say it as a disrespect. I'm just saying that's how they come off to me. Mm-hmm. So what do you think?
Yeah, I think that was a good episode for Vanderpump Rules.
I thought it was very good. So if I come off with them like that, it's just that's just the way they come off. I've been around females like that, white women like that, and they are spoiled. Their men, and their men cheat on them for that reason. And you know who they want to cheat on them with? With people like me, at least back in the day. I'm just saying, because a lot of these women are in it for the money and the baby. That's their life, to be socialites.
Gotcha.
So these men can give them that, but they getting their money. That's why when you hear a lot of times when these marriages broke up, these women are just beside themselves, and they left with children and stuff like that. But that's why a lot of them break up over sexual relationships, intimacies, either male or female. These women are a lot to deal with, really, really, really. And if you don't, you're seeing it.
Yeah, that is true. We are seeing it.
So, and it's black and white women, because black women starting to act like that too. They raunchy with it, but I'm about the money. So it's like that too. You know, it's like that across the board. Women are merging and they having one mind. I just wish that we can get to a place where we could just love each other and look out for one another. That's my piece. I hope that you enjoyed this, baby Crone. You don't have nothing else to say.
No, I do not.
I know you don't. So we're going to end it right here. And what do we say to this? I thought it was a good episode. Please, if I offended you in any way, please, I'm only human. Sunflowers.